Hi guys, welcome back to another mobility flow. Today you're going to grab a broomstick or a PVC pipe and you're going to start with doing 10 pass-throughs. I would aim to do 5 on each side, so 10 total. Then you're going to place the broomstick out in front, reach it along the side of you, and then you're going to grab at the top and sit down into a chair pose. Here, I want you to try and push your elbow that is up, out, and really get that upper body stretch. This is great for posture, great for pulling those shoulders back, and we're also working our legs and our core by staying in this low bent leg chair position. Here's a different angle. You see that I have the broomstick right there and my elbow is out. Spend anywhere from 1 minute to 90 seconds on each side. Next, we're going to move into good mornings. We're going to do 10 good mornings. You can play around with positioning here, widen the feet. And then you're going to drop into a good morning, low squat, back up to that good morning. So basically you're coming down into a good morning and then dropping into a squat, coming back, letting your hips come up and shooting them forward to finish out the good morning. You can do anywhere from 5 to 10 here. We're going to hold. And then from that bottom of that squat, you're going to press up 5 to 10 times. Again, trying to keep that upper body upright. Next, we're going to move into a couch stretch. So you're going to be here for a while. You're going to hold for 1 to 2 minutes on each side. It's always nice to have that broomstick or PVC pipe next to you just to kind of hold on to for balance and stability. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Body weight here, moving through the movement, really focusing on form and just feeling the positive effects of the stretch you just did. So after doing a long form static stretch, it's always good to move into a dynamic movement. into a low runner's lunge. We're going to come down low, and we're going to hold here 1 to 2 minutes on each side. If you want to add a little bit here, you can play around with your foot positioning, pushing your knee out and bringing it back in. I like to do 5 on each side. Pushing back into downward dog, pedal out those feet, step that foot, opposite foot forward. Same thing on this side. Hold, and then come down lower, and move into those micro movements and that stretch. Finding different ways to challenge your body and just kind of tune into what your muscles are asking of you. Mobility and stretching is all about taking that time to build that mind-to-muscle connection. We're going to keep holding here in that low runner's lunge, stepping forward and reaching for those toes side to side, just taking some big rotations, some twists. Come up to standing. And we're going to pop one foot up onto a ledge right here and lean forward for that toe. Playing around with that single leg staggered stance again. And you'll hold here on this side, inhaling and exhaling. From here, we're going to move into those Kozak lunges, spending a little bit of extra time on each side, a little pulse on each side, just feeling in to those loosened up muscles and seeing how our bodies respond to that little bit of stretching. Coming forward now into a plank position, we're going to hold here, lower down, and lift up. Up dog, come up into a push-up, push back, pedal out the feet, come down, lower, and lift the chest. Look over your left shoulder, look over your right shoulder, come back down, tuck the toes, push back up, downward dog. We're going to keep repeating that, so we're going to now come into that low runner's lunge here. And coming back. We're just going to play around with this, so we're going to step forward and step back. We're not dropping that back knee, we're just moving through this movement and trying to stay as fluid as possible. Take your time with this, it doesn't need to be super rushed, but it should feel like a good flow. Here, I'm playing around with different hand positioning, so don't be afraid to switch the way you have your hands. So I always like to do fingertips back towards me to open up the forearms, and switching back to the neutral stance now. Lowering down, halfway lift, shake it out, and now we're going to move into thread the needle. So we come into a child's pose, and then our right arm is below us here. Hold. We're going to reach and then thread the needle again. You'll do this 5 times on each side. Make sure you look up at that hand as you reach towards the sky. Back to center here. back to downward dog, pedal out the feet side to side, walk the hands out, step forward into a low lunge, come up, rotate out to warrior, back down, hands come back down. You're going to try and do this 5 times on each side, really trying to inhale, exhale, come down, inhale, rise up, exhale, open up, inhale, back to center, exhale, hands come down, pushing back, opposite side. Coming into a triangle pose now, you're going to find stability and balance here and do the same thing. So rotating up, looking at that hand, trying to add in a lot of twists and open up the spine and the thoracic spine, just kind of working through all those toxins and practicing and challenging the mobility. Triangle pose. Reach for the sky. Back down into that downward dog. Side to side here. And we're going to finish out with pigeon pose. So you're going to be here for a while. Find a good, comfy position. Note what time it is. And just sink into this stretch. Alright guys, we're going to finish with a little bit of core work here. So come back to a plank and you're going to bring your left knee into your right elbow 10 times. Come back to downward dog. Let that foot come all the way up to the sky. Open up towards the left side of the body. Nice little twist here. Twist, twist, twist. Open it up. Back down to downward dog. Opposite leg is going to come up and over. Big twist in the body here. Back down to a plank. Belly comes to the floor. And we're going to raise the lower half of the body. So we're going to squeeze and lift. Then we'll take one leg over to the side. Open it up. Just breathe. Nice relaxation. Switching directions here to close it out. Just big inhales and exhales. We did a lot of twisting in this mobility flow, so really make sure you take the time to sink into that stretch to close it out. You'll come back into downward dog, and we'll do the opposite side. So we'll try and stabilize through the left arm and let the right arm reach through and up.